Are you ready to survive the next supply chain disaster with silver in hand? Good evening, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, always live with no edits. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button now, as you're going to like what I'm about to say. So just to begin this evening, I am showing off a super cool and original coin, and it is very attractive to look at. Very cute, in fact, but right here, you were looking at a Doge coin. So for all of my silver lovers who hate crypto, right now we're getting the best of both worlds. And if you're somebody who enjoys crypto and enjoys silver, this is a no-brainer for you. So the Averse depicts a Shiba Inu. This Japanese working breed accidentally became the symbol for Dogecoin due to the joke that started the cryptocurrency in the first place. The developers of Dogecoin found the Doge memes circling the web in 2013 hilarious and developed Dogecoin as a joke based upon this. Then you go to the reverse, which is like very wow, very intricate, very impressive, in fact. The reverse face comes with an image featured on countless cryptocurrency-themed releases since 2011. The design element was first created for the original Bitcoin Silver Round release and has since been used on various other issues of cryptocurrency rounds. Now, I do not own the Bitcoin piece, but of course I have seen the Bitcoin piece, and I noticed this reverse originating from those Bitcoin rounds. So very cool, and of course so impressive because we see the Shiba Inu adorable dog representing Dogecoin. The design element was first created for the original Bitcoin Silver Round release, and has been used on various other issues of cryptocurrency rounds. The circuit style design that you see right here includes a date mark identifying these Dogecoin rounds with a 2021 date mark. So very unique. And I'm still seeing these as low as $38 to $39 with free shipping. I think that is very reasonable. But anybody serious in the silver game and you're serious in the crypto game, you got to get your hands on these pieces right here. In fact, get a tube. If you can get it at a great deal, closest spot, get a tube of these. And just real quick, going back to the actual title of our episode, but the U.S. is staring down the barrel of a fresh and devastating supply chain crisis, and it's closer than most realize. A potential strike at over 36 U.S. ports looms large as dock workers prepare to walk off their jobs, demanding better pay and working conditions, with the current contract set to expire today. What will be the result? A staggering 45% to 49% of monthly U.S. imports could and will be affected. Think about that. Almost half of all goods coming into the U.S. halted. It's not a question of inconvenience. It's a looming disaster with widespread consequences. The scale of this potential strike is unheard of. The last time something like this happened was in 2002, 23 years ago, when an 11-day strike crippled the U.S. economy, costing nearly $1 billion every day. What will it cost now with inflation? Do the math. That strike affected only the West Coast, but what we're looking at now will hit both the East and Gulf coasts, involving over 25,000 dock workers. It's unprecedented. Food supplies, essential goods, and even medicine will become delayed. And once the backlogs start piling up, the effects will be felt for months, if not longer. Imagine 36 ports shutting down simultaneously. This isn't something that will blow over quickly. In times of crisis, and you know I say it every single evening, in time of crisis, silver becomes more than just an investment. It's a form of protection. When supply chains break down and prices for goods rise, silver retains and even grows in value. As inflation pushes prices higher, especially with global trade fragmentation and shipping routes already under strain, silver is one of the few assets you can count on, to hold its worth. When the goods stop flowing and the dollar weakens under the pressure of skyrocketing debt and rising costs, those with hard assets like silver are in a far better position, and I mean far, far, far better position. The White House has indicated it won't step in to prevent a port strike. Unlike how it handled the freight rail crisis in 2022, while businesses and consumers might scramble, those of us stacking silver have already made a smart move. Supply chain shocks like this will lead to significant price hikes in metals, especially when import-export costs surge. We've seen this play out before. So while everyone else is worrying about when their next shipment of essentials will arrive, I am doubling down on silver. I am doubling down on silver because the writing is on the wall. This strike can and will cripple the economy even more so. And it's like I always say, in these times of uncertainty, hard assets like silver become even more critical. So if you haven't started stacking, now is the time to secure your financial future. Folks, thank you so much for joining us for another evening. This is another lovely episode of Silver Dad Knows. God bless you. God bless your household. And as always, God bless America.